It's about 10 to 12. I've already had one meeting for the day, and I thought today, as I head out to some filming out at Northam, I just kind of do something a bit different rather than just sitting at the desk. So yeah, I'm heading out to Northam. I've got a shoot with a well-known car manufacturer out of Japan, but we're actually going to be shooting in Russian today, which is probably going to cause some interesting problems. Apparently they also speak good English, so hopefully it's not too much, but I guess like we're shooting some interview stuff, and that's going to be interesting to see whether that kind of like difference in languages causes a problem, because normally I guide people through like an interview process. So if they're doing it in Russian, I don't really know how that's going to affect what we're doing, but we'll see. Additional challenges to this project have been that we've been dealing with Russia, and so the language barrier is a little bit tricky, but it's an interesting change. I guess their English is a lot better than my non-existent Russian. You want to know how much Russian I know? Let's do the rundown. I know four words in Russian. Ready? Da, meaning yes. Нет, meaning no. Spasibo, meaning thank you. And Dobry den, meaning good day. So yeah, that's not really going to get me too far. I can't even remember what beer is in Russian, but there we go. So yeah, it's nice to be back out on the road. Northam is a fair distance outside of Perth, but yeah, nice to be out on the road, nice to be doing a different project. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to film anything for this little thing to break up this footage. If I do, I'll put it in. If I don't, then I might just do a little vloggy thing on the other side. But yeah, that's what we're doing on my average Thursday. Get to it, I guess. So to give some context to this story, this is a Russian-led world record attempt for ballooning around the world, and we're working with the brands to help tell the story behind the scenes effectively, and we're shooting raw footage to then pass back to Russia for them to edit. So we've just wrapped up filming. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Shoot went pretty well. Definitely hard operating in Russian to English, English to Russian. Also hard when you're dealing with somebody's bit of kit that's worth like presumably thousands and thousands of dollars, and you're trying to ask them to do things, and you've got to, you know, like with any of the shoots that we do, you need people to be comfortable with what they're doing. Pretty happy with the interviews. Not so happy with the cutaway footage. Like, I think there's stuff that's usable in there, but it's difficult to know what other people are going to use this footage for. Very interesting project that these guys are running. It's always interesting to go into other people's businesses and see how they do things, and this is effectively the same. I mean, it's a project, it's a world record attempt, but it's still effectively a business. So yeah, overall happy with the day. Took a bit longer than I'd anticipated, but that is shooting film, and I think like I've left with those guys feeling happy and not too stressed, which is what you want when you deal with anyone, and especially when they're about to go do something like go and balloon around the world in a short space of time is a stressful event. They've been waiting for like a month to launch their balloon, and they're still waiting, so it's got to be a stressful time for them. Anyway, I've now got an hour and a half's drive back to Perth with a bit of traffic, I suspect, by the time we get back in, because it'll be about rush hour time. So that's me done for this video. I think probably go drive home, do some emails, things like that. So yeah, hopefully this video is something a bit different and a bit interesting and seen a little bit more. It's what I'd envisioned these videos happening in these videos. So yeah, see ya.